Well, it is. Big welcome to the Andrew Uni Stadium for tonight's National League Cobra Garage Mahal sponsored pairs event. The sliding ride best pairs sponsored by this guy, no other than Steve Luxton, who's flown all the way from the United States to be here today. We hope he enjoys his stay here in the sunny UK. The sun is out, it's perfect weather for Speedway racing. We have 6 teams, all well sponsored. We've got Team COOPES, which is Connor Coles and Kelsey DUGARD. We've got the County CREST PALLETS, which is Ben Wilson and Ryan Terry-Daley. The Reading Racers, James Cockle and Jamie Sealey. The Team Warrior, Mattie BATES and Jamie Bursill. The Freelance Installations, which is Scott Campos and Adam Portwood. And Speedway Widows, Chris Widman and Josh Bailey. So the bike's warming up in the pits. The only other thing which is so different from conventional meeting, 4 points for a win, 3 for a second, 2 if you come third, nothing if you come last. So the story of the pairs is no last places. So if you win all your races and your partner doesn't pick up any points, you lose out. It is a pairs event. Every point is valuable. We have 15 heats, 2 semi-finals and then the grand final, which will decide who is going to be the winners. Scott Campos there looking very serious in the pits there while the bikes are being warmed up. And in addition to that, we've got girl racing as well. We've got Haley Peru from the United States of America taking on Carly Jitters. So they will be on action later on. There they are, coming back into the pits. So the riders in the pits then warming up. Very shortly we'll be going down to join Andy Haig, who we understand has managed to catch hold of Barry Bishop, and today's match sponsor, Steve Luxton.
First of all, it's great to be home. I mean, I've known these guys for a little while, and there's so many faces now I'm seeing tonight. But to actually see the track, see the facility, see how everything is here, it's awesome. I can't even describe it. It's just awesome.
And I believe you came over yesterday, so you stayed in HQ headquarters last night and
yes,
was in the office.
Yes, I'm in my American Speedway friends, and the tracks that I go to there, I'm really not treated this well. I mean, the kind of facilities they have in the US to do.
For those that don't know, my office is an 8-berth static caravan. It's the height of luxury, made in the 1980s, and it looks like it's been very well used on holiday parks here. But for me, it's home, it's nice, it's tidy, it's warm, and it's an office.
Yeah.
Now, last year, Steve, you had to watch the DVD of the meeting that you sponsored last year.
Yep.
You're over here for this one. You're going to be doing the presentation at the end of the night as well.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like to have a meeting, dedicated to yourself, if you like, in the Mahal?
Yeah, you say dedicated to myself, and I really like to look at it more that Cobra's Garage Mahal is really not about me. It's more about, obviously it started as a collection and a museum. But it's turned into so much more than that. And I say to people, it's the people's collection, the things that I receive from riders and over the years, and just the respect and love that people show me. It's turned into a lot more than just a guy that has a Speedway collection. And now, obviously, I like to give back to the sport. I try to sponsor young riders and any young talent that I see. And I want Cobra's Garage Mahal now to stand for, and if you see my logo on riders' leathers or anywhere around the track, just know that I'm some way trying to, give back and help those young riders. So it's not really about me anymore.
Awesome. Now, Barry, you've got to tell us what it's like to have that kind of enthusiasm as a backing of a sponsor in this club, especially from Word Go.
Difficult. No. Steve and I met via few phone calls via Facebook, is the truth, and before we even had a license in which to run Speedway here, and I told Steve about the dream, and we had lots of conversations about where we think it would go, how it could work, and our vision, the Speedway school, and what we wanted to achieve from a community perspective, the kids for nothing pricing, all of that kind of stuff. And Steve shared that, bought into that vision, and we cemented that by actually going out to visit him for his party. So it was kind of, it was a welcome to Steve and his family in the Cobras Garage Mahal, but also a great way for Steve to publicly show his support for the Warriors. And that was the start. That was in 2016. We continued that again in 2017. Of course, I had to go to the party again and collect the check. And this year, James Cockle came out of us, of course. And now, even though he's from afar, he's a firm part of the setup here. We have many conversations via message or via the phone about what's going on here. He's constantly interacting with fans about what we do. He sponsors a couple of our riders, obviously Connor very heavily, and so he's a great asset to have, and he's an asset for anyone to be involved with. I think from a PR perspective as well, it's great to be involved with him. He's infectious. He's funny sometimes. Hangs out with weird guys though. But in general, we have a great time together, and that's what it's about. It's about promoting Speedway, promoting our sport, promoting what we do for family entertainment, and about presenting our Speedway track in the best way, and he's part of that.
Now, the great thing is that in one of the first presentations evenings that you and Martin gave here on the island, you mentioned about trying to take the Island Speedway and the Warriors global.
Yes.
Stood right next to you, isn't it? This is what global's all about, and also bringing global to us as well.
Yeah, I mean, exactly right. It's about, my vision is, if Manchester United can sell a shirt in Thailand, why can't I sell a Speedway bib or a Speedway shirt in Thailand? And that's about creating a brand, and we did that with the Warriors, and thanks to Ian Groves, of course, who's really instrumental in helping us with the design of such things. And for my first skid, he's just walked past, that was purely coincidental. So for us, that's a massive help. And so taking the Warriors global, we're very lucky. We've got lots of international sponsors from the US, from Australia, from Poland, from Germany. Sorry if I've left anyone out, I'm sure I have. I think next year we're going to have someone from Finland, Harry Coconut. Harry, don't forget that. So he agreed to that today, so he's going to join the Warriors sponsorship. So, but equally, they all feel part of it. It's having a great big family and a great big community, a community of interest, and that's what the Warriors is about. It's about expanding our brand, our purpose, our vision, outside of the Isle of Wight, outside of the UK, and equally that comes back to us, and this is a perfect example.
Well, Steve, tonight some people know that you do like to get out there and get on the track and race yourself and ride yourself, but not tonight.
Yep. No, not tonight. We've got 4 meetings in 4 days, and I don't really want to twist a knee or break an elbow, but you will see me on the track tonight on a Speedway bike. But it's going to be pedal powered.
Oh yeah.
Because I am going to launch my comeback as a cycle Speedway rider tonight. My bike is sitting right behind you, and you will see me on the track tonight.
Look, thanks ever so much for coming over. Thanks for sponsoring tonight's meeting and the Warriors as well. We know how important sponsorship is in this sport, and very much so every one of us appreciate that. Have a great night. Enjoy yourself.
Thanks a lot.
Enjoy the UK here, and take all these memories back to USA and fly the flag for British Speedway.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
Cheers. Thank you.
So the lineups there getting ready. We've got, as we said, Connor Coles and Kelsey DUGARD, Ben Wilson, Ryan Terry-Daley, James Cockle, James Sealey. We've got the young ladies there. We're going to go out on circuit very soon. I think Andy's got Ben Wilson. Then we hand you down to the official introductions with Chris Purple.
Listen to that.
Ben, looking forward to tonight?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Should be a good
Obviously,
meeting.
the scoring system of 4-3-2-0, team riding is going to be of a prominent tonight.
Yeah, you just got to, I don't know, no last places.
Have a good time.
Thank you.
I'm going to introduce you to 2 ladies who are over here in the UK doing a little tour around the UK. I'd like to welcome from Australia. Say hi to Carly. Carly Gittus is with us this evening. Also with Carly we have Haley Perot from the US of A. Now Carly and Haley, as you will see in your programme, are going to do a 3-heat little tournament challenge during the course of the evening. So welcome aboard Carly and Haley. So let's introduce your teams to you for this evening. So counting them down in team order as well, we're going to say hi first of all to the Team COOPES team. Last year's winners trying to hold on to the title this evening. Say hi to Team COOPES and Cockle and Kelsey DUGARD. Team COOPES. Next up, County CREST PALLETS. Please say hi to Ben Wilson. And standing in tonight, Ryan Terry-Daley. Ryan rides the stroke. Next team in the lineup this evening is Reading Racers. Please say hi in Reading Racers. Big favourite here at the Smallbrook Stadium. Warrior skipper James Cockle. James is part of the team. Young Warrior in the squad. And he's in the team tonight in the pairing is Jamie Sealey. Next up we have Team Warrior for you. In Team Warrior this evening, he runs the Eastbourne, it's Mattie BATES. His partner, Warriors number 8, is Jamie Bursill. Next team up, Freelance Installations, and your team for Freelance Installations looks like this. He rides for the Warriors, it's Scott Campos. His partner in Freelance Installations team is New Warrior Adam Portwood. Last but by no means least is the Speedway Widows team this evening. Yo, Speedway Widows, in the Speedway Widows team, say hi. He rides the Scunthorpe to Josh Bailey. And well known here at Smallbrook at the Andrew Uni Stadium, of course, is Widows and Warrior Chris Widman. Those are your teams tonight, that's your lineup of riders.
So here we go then for heat number 2. The Reading Racers represented by James Cockle and Jamie Sealey. Taking on the Team Warrior, which is Mattie BATES and Jamie Bursill. So waiting for them to come into line to get this one underway. Starting marshal being very patient at the moment. Waiting for them to come into place. Matt Bates, of course, rides for the Eastbourne Eagles down at reserve there at Arlington. Lost his main body spot thanks to Tom Brennan, the young 15-year-old who shot up to number 1. So here we go then, heat number 2. And away they go. And no surprise, it's Cockle who's gone in front. He's leading the way here. Second place it is Bates. Third place at the moment is the rider in blue going through on the inside there, and he's in trouble and gone down on the inside there. And that was Jamie Sealey, and that has allowed Jamie Bursill to go through into third place. So Cockle out in front, Bates in second place. Once again the riders well spread out. It is a problem with pairs events unless you have even pairs. If you have one good and one not so good, it tends to be 2 races for one. And those third places are so vital. So Cockle more or less a length of the straight in front. Matt Bates there in second place, going very wide, heading towards the fence, manages to rectify it. You can see the distance here. Bates and well, Cockle looking over his shoulder, looks like he's going to stop at the pit bar and have a cup of tea on the way round. He's so far in front, just cruising round the final 2 turns and heading over the checkered flag, waving as he goes over the line at Matt Bates. Third place there went to Jamie Bursill, so he picked up 2. So although Cockle won it, his team gets 4, but Bates and Bursill pick up 5, and there is young Jamie Sealey coming down, getting back up. And unable to get any points on the board.
So here we go with the official results.
So 4 to the racers, 5 to the team Warrior. Let's move straight on to heat number 3. And it's Scott Campos and Adam Portwood, the freelance installations, in the red and blue helmet colours. Josh Bailey and Chris Widman for the Speedway Widows. So the starting marshal having a look along the line there. Campos on the inside. Portwood, who got a place in the Warriors team after a very impressive performance here a couple of weeks ago. Really caught the eye. He will be at reserve when the team travel to Birmingham next week, and then at home against the Stoke Potters 24 hours later, and then 48 hours after that away at Eastbourne. So he's going to be a busy lad, as are the Warriors. They need some points on the board, that's for sure. And away they go. Ragged old start there, and Bailey it is in front. Of the red flags are out. Bailey and Widman are going to be pulled back there. Didn't actually touch the tape, but anticipated it very, very nicely there. But all 4 have to come back to the line. Christina Turnbull, the referee, not happy with it. So all 4 rerun. Rider in white, Josh Bates, being told to remain stationary. No silly sticker going across his back. So here we go then. Campos on the inside, Portwood on 3, Bailey on 2, Widman on the outside. This is the 3rd of 15 qualifying heats.
Josh Bailey is on a wide gate number 3. Sorry, Chris Widman indeed gate 3. Josh Bailey gate.
So here we go then. Starting marshals got them at the line, ready to go for the second time of asking, heat number 3. And away they go. And again, Bailey has made a tremendous start there. The spectacular young man leading away, rides for Scunthorpe in the championship. Took some time out of the sport to get his confidence back. And Kings Lynn closed in the National League. Unfortunately, the young stars pulling out. Widman there in 2nd place. Campos back there in 3rd place, making no impression. But this will be a big 7-2 to the Speedway Widows, which obviously will put them in pole position. So there is Bailey in front, there's Widman in 2nd place. Nice close-up camera action from cameraman Andy Haig. Scott Campos there in 3rd place. I'm sure he'd like to be in the same picture as the other 2. They're a mile clear. Bailey it is leading the way. There is Widman. Go down the back straight into the bottom turn. And it is Josh Bailey who's going to get the victory and 4 points. Widman takes 3, and that means that the Speedway Widows pick up a maximum 7. Scott Campos 2. No points there for his partner Adam Portwood. So having talked him up, Portwood was disappointing in that one. So here we go then, we move on then to heat number 4. James Cockle rides in red, Jamie Sealey in blue for the Reading Racers, Connor Coles and Kelsey DUGARD for Team COOPES. Only picked up 3 points from their opening race. That was Coles' 2nd place. DUGARD will want to improve on his last place. Jamie Sealey was of course a faller first time out. Cockle was a winner first time out. It's an interesting one. But which way will it go? Starting marshals got them at the line, ready to go for heat number 4. And away they go. Charge for the first turn. It is Cockle on the inside, Coles on the outside. Cockle just moves him over slightly. Coles coming back at him on the outside, not a lot of room down the back straight. but it's Coles in second place and Jamie Cockle way out in front. DUGARD in third place. If it stays like this, the Reading racers will still only pick up 4 points. It will be Team COOPES who will pick up 5. Around the bottom turn, there is DUGARD back in third place, looks back over his shoulder. Long way behind. Cockle meanwhile is cruising it out in front. Coles in second place. Going to the final lap here on heat number 4. Around the bottom turn, it is James Cockle, tracking a little bit bumpy down the bottom end there, but Cockle doesn't mind it. He's got his second race win of the evening. Takes him on to 8 points. It takes Team COOPES, or Reading Racers rather, on to 8 points. Second place to Connor Coles. Third place to Kelsey DUGARD. They pick up a total of 5, and they also move on to 8 points. Interesting one there, but DUGARD picking up the third place. Now something a little bit different, because Carly Gittis is a rider in red and Hayley Peru is the rider in white. It's ladies racing and away they go. And of course there is no red and white helmet colours. They've done that on purpose. Down the back straight, leading the way there, it is young Carly. Second place there, Hayley. Come a long way to have a spin out here on Britain's fastest speedway track. I bet you've never seen anything this size. You'll see circuits in the States are a lot smaller. Carly it is in front, and it gives us a good chance to remind you that if you want to have a go on a speedway bike, the Isle of Wight is the place to do it. They have the ride and slide training school here. You can come here on a Tuesday night, I think it is, sometimes on a Thursday, and you can hire a bike and have a spin. You get full training, bikes and everything else is provided. If you think it's easy and you want to have a go, come and try. Great training facilities they have here on the island. Carly it is out in front. Goes into the bottom turn, still Hayley in second place. 4 laps around this circuit. It's be interesting to see what the time was. She goes over the line, well I can tell you, 81.6, 4 laps. Nevertheless, interesting to see, and well done to Carly, and also well done to Hayley as well.
Second place there for the USA, Hayley Perrow. Hayley Perrow was in second place.
So it's back to the main event, and as we get ready for heat number 5, it's Josh Bailey riding in red. His partner in blue, Chris Widman. That is the Speedway Widows. Picked up a maximum 7 points first time out. We got Ben Wilson and Ryan Terry-Daley for the County Crest PALLETS in white and yellow. They picked up 6 points first time out. What can they get from this one here? Of course, 8 points is the lead at the moment from Coles and DUGARD, Cockle and Sealey. Of course, they've ridden one race more than anyone else. So here we go then, starting marshal Chris Cass calling them into place. The referee Christina Turnbull puts a green light on or releases the tapes. The charge for the first turn, it's Wilson who's gone in front. Wilson it is leading the way. Second place there in the red helmet is Josh Bailey. Third place Ryan Terry-Daley, Chris Widman at the back. Terry-Daley of course will be back here next week with the Stoke Potters in National League action. Down the back straight into the bottom turn. Ben Wilson it is in front from Bailey in second place. Third place Terry-Daley. Widman trying to find a way around the outside of Daley. That 2 points could be vital. It could turn a 6-3 into a 4-5. And at the moment, Widman can't find a way through the dust. Wilson is a long way in front. Young Josh Bailey still hanging on to second place. Terry-Daley still in that all-important third place. The sun beaming down on us here on the Sunshine Coast of the Isle of Wight, the Andrew Uni Stadium. And Ben Wilson, it is enjoying the clear views out in front. He picks up another 4 points there, and 3 points go to Josh Bailey, 2 points there to Ryan Terry-Daley. That means it is 3 points to the Speedway Widows. They move up on to 10, 6 for the County Crest Pallets, who go in front on 12. So heat number 6, and riding in red, it is Mattie Bates from the Eastbourne Eagles. His partner in blue, Jamie Bursill. They represent Team Warrior. In the white helmet, Scott Campos, and in yellow and black, it is Adam Portwood for the Freelance Installations. So here we go then, starting marshal sitting there patiently waiting for them to come into place. Not been the most spectacular racing so far. We'll follow up to 2 semi-finals and then the grand final. So Bursill on the inside, Portwood on to Bates on 3, on the outside Scott Campos. And away they go, and Bursill's made a super start there in the blue helmet with Bates, but it is Scott Campos who's gone in front. Portwood is at the back, so around the bottom turn, Portwood going up the banking, trying to find a way around the outside of Bursill, and he's got the speed down the home straight, and there he goes through into third place. Scott Campos, it is out in front, Bates in second place. So this would be a 6-3 to the Freelancers. Team Warriors struggling a little bit in this meeting. No struggle for Scott Campos this time, he's out in front. Scott, of course, was team manager of Kings Lynn prior to them closing down. Rode for them and Boston in the past. Again, the riders well spread out. Scott Campos, it is in front. There is Matt Bates in second place. Go into the bottom turn. And Scott Campos is going to cruise to victory. And 4 points, 3 points there go to Mattie Bates, 2 points there to Adam Portwood. So Team Warrior pick up 3 points, they move on to 8. The Freelance Installations pick up 6 points, they also move on to 8. So the leaders of the pack at the moment are the County Crest Pallets. So here we go then, the riders at the line for heat number 7. Josh Bailey and Chris Widman for the Speedway Widows. 10 points to their name so far. James Cockle and James Sealey for the Reading Racers. They are on 8 points at the moment, so they need some points. Cockle unbeaten from his first 2 rides. Bailey's had a win and a second place. So interesting looking lineup here for the 7th race here.
Speedway Widows versus Reading Racers. This is heat number 7.
So starting marshal's got them in line, ready to go, and away they go. And into the first turn it is Cockle who's got away again. Cockle very, very fast here tonight. The skipper of the Warriors, sponsored by Whitening, of course. And sponsors of Speedway here on the island for a long, long time. So around the bottom turn there is Cockle out in front. Chris Widman it is in second place. Josh Bailey this time in third place, but they will still get a heat advantage out of this one. As Cockle will get 4 points, but his partner is at the back, Jamie Sealey, and he won't pick up any. Cockle looking over his shoulder there, certainly having things very much his own way. Again, time to look back over his shoulder. It's around this first and second turn. There's Widman in second place, Bailey in third place. They will pick up 5 points though for the Speedway Widows. And there is Cockle once again cruising over the line for 4 points for the Reading Racers, but his partner's at the back, so that means they now have 12, and he scored all 12 of them. 5 for the Speedway Widows. They move up onto 15.
That is a twist in the tail with tonight's racing. So a bit frustrated with James Cockle winning all his heats, but his team not.
So we move on then to heat number 8. Connor Coles and Kelsey DUGARD for Team COOPES. They need some points, don't they? And at the moment they are on 8 points, getting a little bit of drift. Mattie Bates, Jamie Bursill for Team Warrior. So far they are on 8 points as well. Waiting patiently for them to come into place. We approach the halfway stage of the qualifying heats.
Versus Team COOPES for Team Warrior, yellow and black. Jamie Bursill, his partner in white is Mattie Bates, lining up.
So here we go then. Starting Marshall's got them in line, well almost. Just finishing them off here. Now we're ready to go. Now the green light can go on, and now the riders can head for the first turn. And look at this here, it is Kelsey DUGARD who's made a jet propelled start. That's a bit more like it from the youngster. Looks back over his shoulder, and it's his partner Connor Coles who is there with him. Both of them of course started the season riding for Eastbourne. Both of them lost their places to allow Richard Knight to come into the side. And Eastbourne still to come here of course. That should be fun, shouldn't it? There's Kelsey DUGARD in front, Connor Coles in second place. Third place at the moment, Matt Bates of course rides for Eastbourne. Connor of course has lost his place here, but hopefully he'll get it back before the end of the season. But on this sort of form, no reason why he shouldn't. He's leading the way. There is Coles in second place. DUGARD looking for his partner, and this will get them right back in the picture, because the big 7 points here would take them joint top on the leaderboard on 15, albeit they would have ridden 1 race more. So DUGARD it is in front from Coles. Over the line they go for a big 7-2 over Mattie Bates and Jamie Bursill. Team COOPES there move on to 15. Team Warriors move on to 10. And well, getting interesting now. It's closing up a little bit up the top end.
Thank you. FREELANCE in this one now for the ladies' races.
We'll go back to the ladies' racing with Carly taking on Haley. 1-0 to Carly after the opening ride. And away they go. And into the first turn, and it's Haley who's made a good start this time. Haley in front, Carly in second place. They get a little bit too tight as they went round there. They go into the bottom turn. Carly's going to have to go up. Well, she's not going up the banking too far because she's dropped it there on the top turn. Let's hope she's okay. Up very quickly, jumps back on the motorbike to continue. But that has allowed Haley to build up a sizable lead. And she goes round the bottom turn. And the beauty of the Speedway here on the Isle of Wight is it is a show, not just an event. So they do like to get involvement from youngsters to the old uns to the ladies and of course the superstars. And Carly having remounted back there in second place, only her pride dented on this turn here. She's not going to catch Haley, who is going to level up the series. There is Haley, making it one apiece. Let's have a look at it again here as they went into the corner. See, Carly goes a little bit too high. The back wheel goes, down she goes, slides along with a motorbike.
So there we go. That's the
Quickly
second of
back
the
up
ladies'
though.
demonstration
Full credit to her
races
for
done,
that.
And wasn't it great to see?
Number 9 is on his way. Time once again.
So, heat number 9 as we go back to the main event. Ben Wilson rides in red. Ryan Terry-Daley in blue. That is, of course, for the County Crest Pallets. For the freelance installation, Scott Campos and Adam Portwood ride in the white and the yellow and black helmet colours. So here we go then, starting Marshall calling them into line.
For freelance in yellow and black is Adam Portwood. His partner in white, Scott Campos. And for County Crest Pallets in red is Ben Wilson. His partner in blue is Ryan Terry.
Starting Marshall calling them into place to get this one underway. Green light is on and away they go. Charge for the first turn. Good start there by Portwood. That's a bit more like it. Wilson in second place, unbeaten so far. And well, look at this as going to the bottom turn. Ryan Terry-Daley goes through in the third place. Wilson goes up the inside of Portwood, but coming back past Wilson, it is Adam Portwood. And well, this is why they signed him, because he is full of surprises. Portwood it is in front, Wilson in second place. And now Wilson dives through on the inside again, but Portwood keeps it wound on, and he's gone back past him. This is the best race of the evening by a mile. Adam Portwood in front, Wilson again chasing hard. Portwood locks up slightly there, is going to the bottom turn, and he's gone wide, and this time Wilson will go through and he will move up and block the run. Portwood again tries to switch back up the inside, but it's the young Yorkshireman who's gone in front. Portwood again trying to attack on the outside. Third place there, it is Scott Campos, but it is Ben Wilson who is going to win it. There he goes over the line. Second place goes to Adam Portwood, and third place there to Ryan Terry-Daley, not Scott Campos, to apologise for that. But it's 6 points for the County Crest Pallets, and Ben Wilson there gives the youngster a well-deserved shake of the hands there. That was the best race by a long, long way. And Ryan Terry-Daley again picking up third place points there. They took that 6-3. They have 18 points to the installations, who have 11. As we get ready for heat number 10, and it is a team warrior, Matt Bates and Jamie Bursill, taking on the Widows, which is Josh Bailey and Chris Widman. So here we go. The riders coming into line.
His partner lining up in white is Josh Bailey. Lining up now for
So Bailey and Widman could get themselves in front here. They could pick up an advantage from this one. 18 points is the lead in at the moment. Of course, Wilson and Ryan Terry-Daley. Bates and Bursill need some points. At the moment they're on 10. Bailey and Widman on 15. So here we go. Ragged old start there, wasn't it? And that one will be pulled back. No real surprise. Plenty of movement there by the rider in blue, Jamie Bursill. Didn't actually touch the tapes, but he made the perfect start. Too perfect for the referee, Christina Turnbull.
The 2-minute time lapse has been reactivated, and those riders to come straight back to the tapes, please.
And they're coming straight back to the line. Here we go then for the restart of heat number 10. Bates and Bursill, Bailey and Widman, away they go. And into the first turn, it is Chris Widman on the inside, Josh Bailey on the outside. Bailey it is leading the way, Bates back there in third place. His partner didn't make such a good start. Second time I've asked him, he's at the back there, and oh, Bailey locked up there. That could have been nasty, could have been collected by his own teammate Chris Widman, who's taken over the lead. So around the bottom turn, Widman it is leading the way. Bailey coming under pressure from Bates there for the second place points. Widman, no problem here. He's well out in front. Young Master Bailey there still hanging on to second place. The track very bumpy going into that third turn. Bates there still in third position. His partner a long way at the back here, so this will be another maximum for the Widman and Bailey partnership, which will put them well out in front. Widman comes off the final two turns, heads for the checkered flag. There he goes over the line for 4. 3 points there go to Bailey, maximum 7 there for the Speedway Widows, who go in front on 22 points. 2 points there for Matt Bates and the Team Warrior, who move up onto 12. So fair to say that Bailey and Widman are already semi-final bound. So here we go then, heat number 11, sponsored by Team COOPES, and Team COOPES are in it here. Connor Coles and Kelsey DUGARD in the white and yellow helmets. Picked up a big 7-pointer last time out. In red, it is Scott Campos. His partner in blue is Adam Portwood. Now, DUGARD lost his team spot to Campos here at the island. Will he have a point to prove here in this one? And they're right next to each other on the line there. DUGARD on the outside, Campos there on gate number 3. Coles on 2. And on the inside it's Portwood, who looked very good last time out. And look at this here, it's Coles and DUGARD who made the start here. Coles in front, DUGARD goes wide there. Campos trying to find a way up the inside of DUGARD. It's going to the bottom turn, but at the moment it is DUGARD hanging on to second place. Campos there in third place. DUGARD just watches him go by. And well, it's a good ride there from Campos, kept it wound on. We go down the back straight into the bottom turn. DUGARD back into third place. Portwood at the back here. But it's Coles in front for Team COOPES. Around the first and second turn, Connor Coles well out in front. There's the battle for second place with Scott Campos at the moment on 3 points, DUGARD on 2, but it will be an advantage to the COOPES if it stays like this. Portwood so good last time out, at the back this time. Coles way out in front. Hot Coles tonight. Campos there in second place, DUGARD in third. Heading towards the checkered flag here. Coles it is who wins it, and he picks up 4 points. But his partner there in third place picks up 2, so they pick up 6. And that moves them on to 21 points into second place. And 3 points there for the installation team. They move up onto 14. Well, it's interesting. Both of those pairings could find themselves in the semi-final. As we move on to heat number 12, the County CREST PALLETS. Ben Wilson, unbeaten in red. His partner in blue is Ryan Terry-Daley. Now, he's picked up points in every ride so far. In white, it is the unbeaten James Cockle for the Reading Racers. But his partner in yellow, Jamie Sealey, yet to pick up a point. So, how will this one go here? So the Reading Racers on 12 points so far. Or should I say, is James Cockle on 12 points so far. So here we go then. Starting Marshall's got them lined up, ready to go. Green lights on, takes a rise in, and away they go. And it is Wilson who's got the drop there from the outside. Cockle chasing hard. on the inside, but it is the Warriors number 1 out in front. Around the bottom turn, there's Cockle in second place. Third place at the moment in the blue helmet, Ryan Terry-Daley. So once again, Terry-Daley picking up important points. Ben Wilson, though, out in front. He's going to get some important points as well. There is Cockle in second place. Third place at the moment, it is Ryan Terry-Daley. Cockle, though, looking the part. In second place, though, but Wilson really looking miles apart. He's out in front. There is Wilson. He's going to remain unbeaten. James Cockle, who was unbeaten prior to this one, has his colours lowered. And the County Crest Pallets pick up another 6 points. That takes them on to 24. And the Reading Racers move up on to 15. So it could be, unless the racers can do something special in their last race, they will not be making the semi-finals. County Crest Pallets almost there. So the final time, it's the ladies. Carly Gitters rides in red. Hayley Peru in white. Of course, they're not in red and white. It is Carly in the white helmet, Hayley in the sort of bluey grey colour. One apiece they started off. The charge for the first turn, getting very close there as Carly goes in front. Hayley in second place. Around the bottom turn, this is where Carly come to grief last time. No mistake this time. And she's looking faster every time, isn't she? They're doing 3 laps this time. Around the bottom turn. Down the back straight. Hayley drifting out a little bit wide towards the fence there. Still giving it a go, and Harley really riding up the boards there. Again, coming close to the fence, coming out, but she does like to ride the boards here, does young Carly. There's Hayley in second place. So it's going to be 2-1 to Carly. She heads for the checkered flag and over the line. Well done to her. And second place going to Hayley. Well done to her as well. 2-1, it finishes to Carly, 61.2, not bad for 3 laps around here. Not the easiest circuit to ride, very, very fast pacey one. Pretty daunting when you come here for the first time.
In the meantime, for the last time we'll see them out on track this evening. Give them a big, big round of applause. Good to see the girls doing it on the bikes. Lovely to see good females on the riders.
The result then on the third demonstration race was a win for
Alan Pritchard sponsors heat number 13.
So we move on then to the main event, heat number 13. We get to the business end of the meeting. Plenty of people on the centre there getting a bird's eye view of the racing, and we can tell you Connor Coles and Kelsey DUGARD out there for Team COOPES. Josh Bailey and Chris Widman here for the Speedway Widows, and this is an interesting looking lineup, isn't it? There's the Widows.
His father in white is Josh
22 points to their name at the moment. Team COOPES, well, they need some points as well, don't they? At the moment, they are on 21. So which of these two is going to go through to the semi-final in pole position? So here we go then. Starting Marshall's got them in line behind all the crowd on the centre, and away they go. The charge for the first turn of the place here, and it's Coles very, very hard into the turn there. Coles in front, ruthless there on Widman. Third place it is Bailey, at the back it is DUGARD. So Connor Coles leading the way, 14 COOPES here. to cruise into the semi-finals. They won't go in leaders of the pack. Widman there in second place. Bailey there, he's ridden well today. He's in third place. Around his first and second turn. There is Coles, there is Widman, there is Bailey. DUGARD not that far off the pace. Around the bottom end of the circuit. Of course, it's this pair in here who will pick up the advantage. Coles will get 4 for the win. Widman and Bailey will get 5 for picking up the minor positions unless DUGARD can find a way around the outside, and it doesn't look like he will. So there they go over the line. Coles gets the 4. Team COOPES get the 4. They move on to 25. The Speedway Widows, Josh Bailey and Chris Widman get the 5. They move on to 27. So they are through to the semi-finals. So is the Coles DUGARD partnership as well. Kelsey there putting in a little bit of practice.
And the rider in red, one of our warriors, Connor Coles.
Slow off the start that time. And here is the victorious Connor Coles making the lap of honour. So the penultimate heat of the qualifier sees Ben Wilson in red for the County Crest Pallets. His partner in blue, Ryan Terry-Daley. At the moment, the Pallets doing very nicely. They are on 24 points. So they are already through to the semi-finals. Will they go through in pole position? We will find out. They're taking on Mattie Bates and Jamie Bursill for Team Warrior, who are so far on 12. They are already out. They won't be going through to the semi-final, so this will be the last time we see them here this evening. So starting marshal calling them into line. So here we go then, green lights on, and away they go. Charge for the first, oh, super start from Wilson. Well, he's unbeaten going into this one. He's going to remain unbeaten coming out of this one, surely. He's a mile clear, and his teammate there, Ryan Terry-Daley, is in second place. Well, he's picked up points in every single ride. Here's Terry-Daley. That is why it's a pairs event. They are surely going to be favourites. Wilson going down the back straight into the bottom turn. Ryan Terry-Daley there in second place. Mattie Bates in third place. And struggled a little bit as Mattie. But he's picked up all bar 2 of his team points. There is Wilson going into the bottom turn. His partner Ryan Terry-Daley quite happy there in second place. Mattie Bates still chasing hard in third place. So it will be a big 7-2 for the County Crest Pallets here in this penultimate heat, which will take them leader of the pack. There they go over the line. Wilson still unbeaten, 72.6 his winning time. His partner following home, they get 7, they go on to 32 points. And 2 points there for the Team Warrior, who finish on 14, so they will be packing their bags and heading home. But for the County Crest Pallets, they can carry on.
Heat number 15, the last one of the qualifiers then, and it lies.
So the last of the qualifying heats, James Cockle and James Sealey for the Reading Racers. They need a big hitter from this one if they are to progress. Scott Campos and Adam Portwood. It is in white and yellow and black for the freelance installations. The actual race sponsored by SBS EPOS, of course. Every race sponsored here. We can mention Gareth Ward, Alan Critcher, Team COOPES, and plenty of others. And away they go. And it is Cockle who's gone in front. Portwood there in second place, attacking Cockle down the outside. Well, we saw him attack Wilson, and he held Wilson off for a while, but he's not going to get close to Cockle this time. Who just opens it up and pulls away. He's only dropped 1 point all night. But with his partner once again at the back here, it's going to be no advantage here for the racers. Well, isn't it good to see the racers back on track? They are due here in a few weeks' time in the challenge match. So around the bottom turn there is Jamie Cockle leading the way. Second place it's still Portwood. Third place there it is Scott Campos. And that's enough for them to go through to the semi-finals. The Warriors skipper is going to finish his evening with a win, but it's not going to be enough to take his team, the Reading Racers, through to the semis. So off the final 2 turns, Cocklewood is there, cruises over the line. He picks up 4 for the Reading Racers. They finish on 19, and he scored all 19 of their points. Second place there goes to Adam Portwood, and third place Scott Campos. The freelance installations pick up 5 points, and well, they've had the majority of race winners, so they are also through to the semi-finals. So we know who is in the semis. We don't know who's in the final.
So, you've just heard that you have made the semis, is that correct?
No, we haven't made the semis. We drawed on points and went back on race back. But we had a good night, and he's pulling faces. But yeah, we're happy. Yes, another meeting and then carry on for Monday.
Okay, you rode and safe and you rode really well tonight. Well done.
Nice one. Thank you.
Mattie, how's it going for you tonight?
Better than I thought. Yeah, not too bad. It's a bit tricky, but no, it's good. Happy.
Good stuff. Did you make the semis?
No, it's taking part that counts, isn't it? Slow and steady, sometimes wins the race, but
it's been safe as well.
Yeah, so we're good. Awesome. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, you are. What a great meeting so far for you guys. I believe you guys have made it into the semis.
Yeah, we're in the first semis final with Ben Wilson and Ryan Terry-Daley. Just take each race as it comes, really.
What an awesome race you had there with Ben earlier on. You've got to be happy with that.
Yeah, really happy. Good confidence booster for me for having someone like Ben behind me. I think I've done well. Unfortunately, I hit that hole coming in, but you know, you pick and learn, don't you, I guess?
It's really good. You have a good semi, yeah?
Yeah, thank you very much.
So Haley, how did you find the track then?
It was definitely a different track to ride. It was a little bumpy, not used to it. The size was great, the speed was great. Overall, it was a lot of fun.
Awesome. So you enjoyed it?
Yeah, definitely. Good track to end my trip on. So.
Excellent. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
So you just had 3 goes out on the Smallbrook circuit. What do you think?
Massive.
Are you okay after your sliding failure?
I did, yeah. It was, yeah, all good.
All good. Yes. And you enjoyed it, yeah?
I did, yes. I'll be back one day, maybe.
Good stuff. All right. Well, you have a safe journey and enjoy your rest of your UK tour.
Will do. Thank you.
Josh, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going good. It's still a bit bumpy.
Semi-finals?
Yeah, it's taking me here now.
So it's all about this now, isn't it?
Yeah, down to the next 2 races is all that count.
All right, good.
He wants an interview, doesn't he?
Hey, I'll bring the. Oh yeah, you happy?
So there we go then, plenty of interviews. Our thanks go to Andy Haig, and all the race jackets sponsored here and ruffled off. Great to see that. So here we go then, back to the action on the circuit. The first semi-final, that's just for you Steve, semi-final to us in the UK. Ben Wilson and Ryan Terry-Daley for the County CREST PALLETS, and Scott Campos and Adam Portwood here are on circuit for the Speedway Widows. And of course they're not here for the freelance installations, just testing to make sure you're all taking full attention to the commentary here. So the freelance installations team of Scott Campos, Adam Portwood, definitely the County CREST PALLETS of Wilson, who's unbeaten, Ryan Terry-Daley, who has scored in every race so far. They are the favourites. Here we go, and away they go. And the charge for the first turn. And out in front there it is Wilson, who's gone in front. Oh, and look at this here coming round the outside of him. Into the bottom turn there. It is Scott Campos. Wilson charges back up the inside of him there. And it is Ryan Terry-Daley who once again is in third place. Portwood is at the back. Wilson though leading the way. They go down the back straight. Wilson out in front. This is going to be another unbeaten ride for him. Campos there in second place, giving the scare for a few seconds. Hasn't had things all his own way. Still third place Ryan Terry-Daley. And here comes Portwood attacking on the outside, and he's gone past the Potter there into the bottom turn. And it's all changed. The 6-3 for Ben Wilson, and Terry-Daley's gone out the window because all of a sudden it's a 4-5. So Wilson in front, Campos in second place, Portwood in third place. And it is going to be the freelance installation team who are going through to the final. Unbelievable. So Wilson remains unbeaten, but he is going home. So the favourites are out, and through are Scott Campos and Adam Portwood, who will be joining them in the final. We'll find out in the next 70 odd seconds, because we have Josh Bailey and Chris Widman. They are definitely the Speedway Widows, and they're against Connor Coles and Kelsey DUGARD, and they are from Team COOPES. So this is an interesting one, isn't it? Bailey and Widman, Coles and DUGARD. And, well, on qualifying, Widman's team done very, very nicely. Picked up 27 points. Coles and DUGARD, though, picked up 25. Coles won his last race, of course. DUGARD had a race win there. So here we go. Starting Marshall walks away. The green light's about to come on, and away they go. And the charge for the first turn. And look at this here. It is Coles and DUGARD on the inside here. Widman going past DUGARD down the back straight into the bottom turn. Bailey heads up the outside down the bank in there, but it's Coles in front there. DUGARD doing enough hanging on to third place, or is he? Because Bailey's attacking on the outside of him here. DUGARD on the inside, Bailey on the outside, and that will be enough. So Coles, it is in front, but his partner's not going to pick up any points, and once again it is the team aspect that is going to come through. Connor Coles of the White Ink Warriors out in front. Widman there in second place. Josh Bailey's third place, 2 points is going to be enough here. There they go over the line into the last lap. The announcer on the circuit there getting a little bit excited. Christopher, calm down, my old friend. So around the bottom turn, Coles is going to do it this time. Over the line for 4, and there it is. Widman picks up 3, Bailey picks up 2. It is the Speedway Widows who go through to the final. Team COOPES go home.
Doesn't win the race. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
So
I announced it early. It's all the excitement
5-4.
I'm going to have a lay down in a dark
We now know who
and,
is in
look down
the
with
grand
best sleep, I
finale.
think. Here we go then, ladies and gents, boys and girls. This is the big grand final of tonight.
It's time for me to do some rapid filming.
The slide in the ride sponsored by
We're getting ready for the grand finale there, and obviously James Cockle there enjoying himself despite being knocked out. So we get ready for the final then. It is Scott Campos and Adam Portwood for the freelance installation team. Josh Bailey and Chris Widman for the Speedway Widows. Who will do it? They both got through without winning their semi-final races, but they picked up the seconds and third places, which totalled 5, of course. So, could Josh Bailey be putting his face on the line here for a possible team sport back in the National League? ridden very, very well. So here we go then. Green lights on, and away they go. The charge for the first turn, and it is Campos who's in front here, and it's Bailey who's gone past him. And look at the action here as we go into the bottom turn. It's very, very tight. But it's Josh Bailey in front here. Second place it is Scott Campos. Third place there it is Widman. Portwood is trying to find a way past him here, and he needs to, because it is a pairs event. But at the moment Widman is putting Campos under all sorts of pressure up front there. Bailey's got things very much his own way. Campos trying to slow up the race here to get Portwood into the picture. Widman back there in third place has got to be aware of that. Portwood trying the big burst up round the outside here. He's got just over a lap to do it. Comes into the first turn for the final time. He screws it on there. Oh, he's over-screwed it on there. He's gone into the air fence. He's down. And that won't be enough here because the red lights have come on. Now we're on the final lap there. Surely it will be awarded. Josh Bailey it was out in front. We've got Campos there in second place. Let's first of all hope that Adam is okay, having gone down. Quick check there, nod of the head, he's all right. And we can tell you it has been awarded. It is a win for Josh Bailey. Second place Scott Campos. Third place Chris Widman. It's a big 6-3 to finish with there. And well, there is Adam Portwood. He's up, he's okay. He'll dust himself down. There is the result. The Speedway Widows picked up 6 points. They win it. And 3 points there for Scott Campos and Adam Portwood. They have to settle for second place. Well, it's been an interesting meeting, hasn't it? It boiled up nicely towards